Hello.
What is this?
Come on.
Beer.
Yeah, one bira.
How many beer you had?
Yeah, one bira.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
You're driving to Dalyan.
No problem. Yes, Dalyan.
Yeah, and you maybe answer a bit in Turkish as well.
Wednesday, day 4, and the experiments are becoming bolder. A driver is being given a crash course in acting drunk. Later in the day, he will have to be convincing. Any ham acting and the whole project is in jeopardy. His coach is rigged with hidden cameras, disguised as hi-fi speakers. The idea is to see if the 4 nationalities will respond in different ways. But before the driver starts acting drunk, the tourists face a test of tolerance. An undercover actor in each group will ignore the no smoking signs and smoke on the bus. First, the German actor, Christian.
Also nur diese eine Zigarette.
They freaked out a little bit. It got kind of loud, but I discussed it with them until I had finished my cigarette.
Okay, machen wir eine Aktion. Wer ist dafür, dass ich die Zigarette ausmache? Okay, wer ist dafür, dass ich die Zigarette anbehalte? Ja, überstimmt. Heinrich und er sogar. Okay, die Zigarette ist aus. Ihr habt euer Recht.
Basically, I accused them of being a bunch of fascists and not being tolerant. And then this discussion just subsided, but there was a strong reaction.
The coach takes them to the town of Marmaris, where they can try out their bartering skills in a Turkish market. Each nationality exhibits a different haggling technique.
How much does it cost? This 325.
No, 15 mark. 2 Stück, 30 mark.
Die 3 Shirts für 30 Mark.
So viel money for me for big.
Bjorn's bidding tactics fail to impress.
Aber die 3 Stück für 30 oder nicht?
Aber nix.
Ja, gut, okay. Bye. Tschüss.
In British Week, David sees if he can get away with smoking on the bus.
David.
What's happened to you?
No smoking. Finish this one.
Go and smoke it outside until you're allowed to come in.
Yeah?
I lit up the cigarette and there was a general murmur of disapproval and immediately pointing out that it was a no smoking coach. And all I could do was say, oh, I hadn't realised, well, I've just finished this one.
So this is no smoking. Naughty boy.
Get him off it, guys! Get him!
Can I have a drink before you?
And then, just as I was about to flick it out the door, Mrs. Curry said, oh, well, if you're going to throw it away, I'll have a puff on it.
Jackie Curry has spotted a bargain at a perfume store. Although she smells a rat, she plays along with the game.
I'm going to just find out if it's real opium, because I'll know. Yeah, it's real. No, I'll have that one. I'll have that one.
This?
Yeah.
This smaller.
No, is it? No, I'll have this one. Because I know that's real.
No river.
No, you give me that one and you keep that one.
This?
No, you'll have that one.
This is...
That might not be real.
Open.
Definitely.
Open.
Okay, yeah.
Ya ne çekip durun siz? Şşt. Hadi.
Astonishingly, the Americans don't seem to mind about the smoking. All the groups come from the middle of their countries. The American group from the Midwest, where they have a fairly relaxed attitude to smoking. Perhaps with Californians, things might have been different, but this group says nothing. In fact, The other smokers in the group also light up. Wally and Linda are after a small rug, but when the traders smell American money, they roll out the red carpet.
In a carpet like that, in a square meter, there is around 1 million stitches. Look, wholesale.
Oh, is that beautiful?
You see the color? Red and blue nobility color.
I had no idea they were so beautiful. Now, how much is something that size?
Ma'am, don't say how much, say how cheap, how little, because this carpet takes nearly 2.5 between 3 years to make. And the price of this carpet shaver, it will be around $3,500 US.
So did you have it in? I had 3 of them.
Jackie knew the perfume was fake, but she bought 3 bottles anyway.
Well, it's quite good stuff. It's not bad. I knew it wasn't real. It's not bad. It's all right for day wear.
Okay.
Wally and Linda can't agree a price.
Buying this, if we really wanted to take it home today, is that your lowest price?
My lowest price will be $1,000.
I can't spend $1,000 on it. You know, for $1,000, I would want one that flies.
The Japanese also say nothing to the stooge, but for a different reason.
見知らぬところで、例えばその場限りの旅行だとか、まあそういった感じのすれ違いの人とかでしたら結構多分文句とか言われたと思うんですけど、これから結構まだ何日か共に一緒に過ごすじゃないですか。でやはりそこで何か言っちゃうと、やっぱりこう険悪なムードになってしまうと多分思ったんじゃないですかね。
So even though the group do not reprimand him, the Japanese stooge is becoming a marked man. Each group is taken to a Turkish bath, where the social etiquette isn't clear. In Japanese week, the group divides. Women on one side, men on the other. At first, the Brits aren't sure what to do, but then turn the normally sedate chamber into a playground.
A normal Brit wouldn't think of going to a Turkish bath. If you took a bunch of kids in there and they acted like that, you'd give them such a rollicking, wouldn't you?
The Germans like to do things properly. They bathe the Turkish way, without swimsuits. Behind the scenes, the tension is mounting.
Okay, it's late. In 30 minutes.
The bottle in the driver's hand is raki. Earlier in the week, the tourists were introduced to this potent spirit, and the whole bus reeks of the stuff. When the groups return to the coach, they will face a dilemma. Should they confront the driver, or turn a blind eye and ignore the danger?
That's nectar.
All right.
Down there?
Pardon?
Down there?
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Don't say that.
Hello?
I think that's a yes. Probably does.
I thought that nothing was going to happen because we went up to the coach. Everyone walked onto the coach. Just as we were about to step on, the queues of people stopped and just stood still, and they were talking quietly to themselves.
Yeah, go on, because I can. Oh yeah. Go on then. Go on then. Martin. Go and get someone. Go and get Shamna. Where is she?
It was like a ripple thing. I actually said to Martin, "What's the matter?" And he just stalked off and he said, "The driver's drunk," and walked off.
Barbara's in there. Get on. Get on. I'm getting on. I'm getting on. I'll make you stand. Sit down.
Oh, so sit down and see what happens. Oh,
Yeah.
what's problem?
Yeah.
Big problem.
No.
Big problem. Oh, yeah.
It was like, we're not going to get on this coach, we're not travelling on this coach. They began to come out in ones and twos. If it had been an English bus driver, they would have, definitely someone would have called the police.
We could have all been dead.
When the tourists refuse to travel on the bus, Barbaros, the Turkish tour operator, is on hand to sort out the situation.
Hello.
Within 10 minutes, he's found a new driver. The first driver has reason to be cheerful after his masterful performance.
İngilizler fena yuttu.
But later that day, it becomes apparent that this experiment has upset the British group. Back at the hotel, it's all they want to talk about.
On the way there, it took him 2 hours to get there. The driver coming back has took 1 hour, 15, 20 minutes. So I think he was drunk on the way there.
He was just drinking when he got on the coach, and he missed his mouth, and then he tried to throw the bottle on the floor so nobody would see it, and then he couldn't stand up when Boris got in office.
I mean, no, it's dangerous roads.
Vanya? No problem. Vanya?
The Japanese are ready to drive off when Motoki Ogiwara steps in.
Rocky? What? Rocky? What?
Eventually, he will tell the tour guide. Meanwhile, the stooge, who has not been told otherwise, is still smoking.
Vanya? Vanya?
The American attitude to the drunk driver is surprisingly mild.
I think you have to drink alcohol to drive here in Turkey.
Again, just one person takes control of the situation.
You haven't been drinking that, have you?
No, Rocky.
No Rocky?
Billy Lawton fetches Barbaros. The Germans also inform their tour guide, but rather than scold the driver, they become concerned for his welfare.
They went up to Barbaros and said, "Look, maybe this guy's got a family, so take care that he doesn't get fire, and you know, it could happen to anybody. It's just that we don't really want to drive with him at this stage."
Take care, huh?
Take care.
Maybe,
No, I'm look after him. I look after him.
Maybe he loses his job.
Okay.
Take care.
I'm gonna arrange another driver, spare driver. Okay, so.
But take care, huh?
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe children and wife and
of course.
British get really angry, and German people was thinking the other way. They just worry because he's gonna lose his job, and he has got a responsibility as well. You know, the kids and everything. So this is a bit different to me. I mean, not other nationality think about that. Only the German.
Throughout the first part of the week, the male and female undercover actors in each group have been told to flirt with each other, to test attitudes to infidelity. They have told the other group members they have partners back home.
I was buying some presents today in the bazaar with Les, and I said, oh, this is for my boyfriend's birthday. I said, it's his birthday at the weekend. He went, guilt money, Susanna.
It's working out the way we thought it would. It's like everyone's very disapproving of you. And everyone's like, well, particularly the men. I haven't really spoken to the girls, but the men are all like behind me.
Everybody's already watching to him and to me. And somebody was saying already, oh, you would like to sit beside Andrea, of course, and...
Yeah, the idea is generally through.
Now they ask members of the group for advice. Should they or shouldn't they have a holiday romance?
Talk, please. 1, 2, 3, Square. Fuß. Wenn ich mit dem Dienstwagen unterwegs bin, Fuß. Fertig aus, denk nicht drüber nach, Fuß.
Ach so. Ich bin ja jetzt 27, das ist alles so eingeschlafen bei mir drumherum. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie das überhaupt geht, weißt du, was ich meine? Ja, das weiß ich, was du meinst. Also deswegen habe ich einfach so... Ich bin so verzweifelt. Das ist so manchmal.
Ich würde an deiner Stelle das vorher klarstellen.
Was soll ich denn dem Christian dann sagen? Oder ich meine dem Typen sagen?
Das ist wirklich sowas von köstlich. Ich würde ihn von vornherein klarstellen, dass das ein Urlaubsflot ist und dann...
I think I can close the deal on Joe.
More power to you.
So if we had to put it to a vote, War Council, man.
I'd say thumbs down.
Thumbs down?
I'd say honestly.
Awesome. That's actually kind of what I wanted to hear.
Honestly.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
The problem with this experiment is that it really seems to depend on the individuals that the stooge talks to, not their nationality. What's interesting, though, is that 3 nationalities find the subject easy to discuss.
Im Beruf ändere ich den ein bisschen ab.
But for the Japanese, it is a much more delicate issue. The Japanese female stooge calls a meeting.
なんか男の人には聞かれたらちょっと嫌なんだけど、私さ、ケイちゃんいるじゃん。ケイちゃんに誘われて、部屋に飲みに来ませんかって言われたの。
一人だよね。
一人一人だから2人で飲みたいっていうのね。バーとかだとみんないるから、もっといろいろ親身な話をしたいって言われて。
奈良って奈良ちゃんはどうなの？
結構さ好きな方かもしれない。今まで出会ったことないの、ああいう変な、最初すごい変だなと思ってて、でなんかおちゃらけてるのかなと思ったわけ。ところが意外に真面目、言うことはちょっとくどいっていうかしつこいなと思うんだけど、だからなんかさ和を乱すじゃないけど、
別にみんなにはしないと思うよ。だって誰も彼のこと別に好きじゃないですよ。いつはとか言う。
For the male stooge, finding anyone to confide in is tricky. Luckily, Mr. Sakurai is sitting at the bar.
もうすぐですね、横浜ですね。桜井さん、誰にも言わないでもらいたいんですけど、成美さんいますよね。旅行来て、すごくね、いいなと思ってるんですけど、彼女1年、もうすぐ結婚するって言ってましたよね。で、ちょっと悩んでるんですよ、僕。なんか、やっぱりこういうとこ来ると、やっぱ開放的になるっていうのもあるんですけど、で、なんていうんですかね、ちょっとなんか一言じゃ言えないんですけど。
じゃあちょっと落ち込んでんの？
落ち込んでるんですよ。いや、それがなければね、いいんですけど、こういう話をね、やっぱり他の人には言えないじゃないですか。だから桜井さんにちょっと相談したんですけど、どうですかね。
それがいい。あれはないですから。
そうですよね。 やっぱり人生の先輩にね、いろいろやはり経験いろいろされてるんで、こういう場合はね、やはりいろいろやっぱりあるじゃないですか、今までね。ですからこういうケースももしかしてねあったのかなと思って、もしあればどういうふうにね
もうでも、僕自身そういうケースないけど。
ああ、そうですか。
ただちょっと一回用意してきちゃう。
あ、わかりました。
Most people have been generous with their advice, but how generous would they be with something more tangible? After dinner, the Stooges try to borrow a shirt. The German Stooge is up against Karl-Heinz and Ralph.
Sag mal, ich habe eine Frage. Ist einer von euch in der Lage, mir ein Hemd zu leihen?
Was denkst du, was heute schon gemacht? Schon müsstest du heute schon Taschentücher auswaschen, weil ich gehe mal weiter. Nee, mit Hemd wird es nicht.
Hast du kein Hemd mehr über? Nee. Nur für heute Abend?
Nee. Trägst du es?
Auch nicht. Hm?
Angeschnuttelt? Nee, das kann man nicht machen.
Karl-Heinz, hast du noch ein Hemd über?
Ich muss selbst sparsam umgehen.
Ich habe, ich könnte auch eins, was ein bisschen dreckiger ist, nehmen. Also ich wollte einfach eins haben, was ich irgendwie heute Abend, weil meine stinken alle tierisch. Die sind richtig verraucht und versifft.
Eventually, Ralph, a baker from Leipzig, does agree to lend him a dirty shirt. The Americans are much more easygoing.
Does anybody have like even a dirty T-shirt that I can borrow?
Oh, I could do like,
Yeah.
I've got, I don't even have to rewear anything.
Yeah. Okay.
You want one now?
Yeah, that'd be key. That'd just, you know, that'd be awesome.
Unfortunately, the Japanese stooge is now so cut out of the group that there is no one he can ask. When people see he is sitting at the bar, they go elsewhere. The experiments he has been asked to do, that he has performed so diligently, simply constituted unacceptable behaviour for the Japanese. But they never confronted him. Instead, he was quietly ostracized. The groups find themselves all at sea on a broken-down boat and face a traditional Turkish meal. And the Japanese stooge finally does something he can be proud of.